See how to reverse a string in Java in different ways. So I'll start with first and straightforward method. We'll use string builder. So let us see. So I have a string over here. Let's say hello world. So this is the string that I wanted to reverse, guys. Now I have created an object for this particular class, reverse a string, which I have created. Now I will go ahead and write a private method. Public is also fine, but currently I'll create a private method which will return the reverse of a string. Reverse using string builder. So this will accept another string str, let's say, as an argument, guys. So now I have to return the string. So before that I will create string builder, string builder equal to new string builder of str, guys. So what this particular constructor will do is it will instantiate a string builder object using the string str that is coming in the arguments when someone calls this particular method. Yes. So now I have to return the inbuilt method that is there in this string builder reverse. So this is one way of doing it, but if you see here it is actually cannot convert into string. So what you have to do is you have to say toString. So this will solve the problem, and once you call this particular method dot reverse using string builder, and I'll pass my str over there. And for you to print, either you can use a print statement over here. So that is the ideal one as of now, because we are returning this particular string. So this is a straightforward way, guys. So whenever someone tries to reverse a string, so this is how you reverse a string, and the reversed string is populated over here. Now there are other ways of doing it. So let's say if you do not want to use a string builder and you wanted to use char array, then you can do it so by using this method. So let me create another method which uses a char array. So now we are getting a string, and what you can do is you have to create an array with characters. So how do you convert to char array? So you have an inbuilt method in string class to connect it to convert it to a char array. Now it is converted into a char array. Now all you have to do is go through a for loop. Yes. Since you have to reverse it, you have to use chars dot length -1 and I is greater than or equal to 0 and I minus minus. Since you're doing it in a reverse direction, we have instantiated this particular variable I from the absolute end of the array, guys. Now this is how you get it. So in this case you might want to print it, let's say, and yeah, you can actually use SSO and print the chars of I. Right. So if you want to print it in the same line, you can do this. Now let me call this particular method. I'll use this variable reverse string dot reverse using char array of str, guys. So that's it. We will run the program and we'll get reverse of the array. So this is the first method using string builder, and this is the second way of doing it using your char array. Now third way you can use string dot caret method. So we'll see how it can be done. So similar to this, you will create one more method over here. So remind me, I will change the name of the method reverse using caret method. So you'll get something like this, but instead of array, what you do is you say str.length. Str.length in this case is a method dot -1, and you do something like this, and you have to get str.caret I. So that's it, guys. So let me comment this particular method also, and I will use str.reverse using caret method. So this is the third way of doing it. We are if you see, you can see here, we are not declaring any variable, and we are printing the reverse of the array using the caret method. Now there is a fourth method of doing it using while loop. This is another way of doing it. Instead of using for loop, you can also use a while loop. So let me copy this particular code because it's quite similar to what we have done earlier. So using char array and while loop. So what you have here is we can do it quite easily. So let's say if someone is trying to reverse it, we can expect some start and integer earned from them. Now while start is less than n, what you can do is you basically have to create a temporary variable, and you have to mark the scarce array of start. Then chars of start equal to chars of n. So basically I'm trying to do an swap operation here to reverse the entire string. So the temp is, sorry, this is not int because we are swapping the characters here, so it is a character variable. Now after the swap is performed, I just have to increment the start and I have to decrement the end variable. So now while this is done, what you get at the end of the array is you can either put it into a stream or a character array, or maybe you can just print the array that is there, character.toString. Maybe you can just simply say toString of cars. Okay. So let us see how it is performing. Basically, what we are trying to do is what is the starting string, what is the ending string, which is something similar to if you do not want it to be sent as an argument, you can also declare what is start and what is end over here. Let's continue with like this for now. I'm going to call this method in my main method, and reverse string dot this particular method we just created in str. Now what is stat? Stat is the initial index, and the last index is going to be str.length -1. Now what you're doing here is you're just swapping the last element with the first element, and so at the end of this while loop, this while loop will break with this condition of start is less than n. Basically, somewhere in the middle of the array you find this condition to be not passing, and you will come out of the loop, and then you print what is there after the iterations. So let's run it. As you can see, so we have entire array, because we have some spaces also here, and we have displayed those spaces as well here. So this is another way of doing it, guys. So yeah,